Hi, this is Tutor Nick P, and this is verb phrase 267. The verb phrase today is to be subject to be subject to something. And we got three meanings and three uses. All right, let's take a look at the board here. Somebody wants a screenshot. Let's get right into it. If someone is subject to something, he or she may experience, incur, or receive something. So here's the first one. If you break the law, you will be subject to fines. Like you could incur fines, they will force fines on you. Okay, the second one here. As you go through customs, your baggage may be subject to inspection. So you might be forced to experience this. All right, the third one from the first example here. If you apply for that job, you'll be subject to a background check. Yeah, so again, you may have to receive this, or you may have to go through this. You may have to experience a background check. Okay, the second one is either controlled by, ruled by, or guided by. I cannot reveal that information. I am subject to secrecy laws, or maybe it's a condition of a contract that you're not allowed to let out these secrets or this information. So you're kind of ruled by it, or you're controlled by it. Even if you want to say it, you can't say it because you'll get in trouble. All right, second one here. Our outdoor planned activities are subject to the weather. So you're kind of guided by that, If the weather's going to be bad, you may have to cancel or make other plans. The next example here. If you run a McDonald's store, you are subject to the rules of the franchise. Yes, so you're controlled by them, you're ruled by them, you have to follow them. Okay, and the third use of subject to is to be prone to or to be susceptible to. If you suffer from epilepsy, remember that's the disease where somebody could just have an attack and they fall on the floor and they almost swallow their tongue, and so if you suffer from epilepsy, you could be subject to seizures. You could go into a seizure. So, you are likely to experience this, or you are prone to these things. You're susceptible to these things. All right, and we have one last example of the last one here. If you buy beachfront property, your home could be subject to flooding, so because, of course, there are a lot of bad storms, you're right on the beach, the water could come in, and you're the first place that they hit. So you could be subject to flooding in that sense. You could be prone to that or susceptible to that. Okay, anyway, I hope you got it. I hope it's clear. Again, if you like all these verb phrases and all the possible meanings you can get out of one verb phrase, I'd appreciate it if you could give me a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.